Hello everybody, welcome back. We are, of course, again in the village. I've been dreaming about this village, let me tell you. We're on the other side of the tower and we're standing outside of, I don't know, I called it an eatery, but it's going to be the pub, the eating house. You know, you go in, there'll be longer tables here. There'll be a kitchen at the back and then probably a pub in the front. I don't like this thing, so that's going, but we need something here that we can use as sort of a barricade, so neither the people nor the people who work there or the customers actually end up getting injured, falling down. I think that will do. Let's see. Very bad at keeping these in a straight line, but I hope that I've improved slightly. Quite like this. And then I guess we are going to need to keep it going on this side. I'll worry about a banister on the stairs at some stage when we get down to the bottom there. I think that's better. I quite like that. Now the question would be, do I want to put that on the top of it? I guess that'll work. Yeah, I think that'll work. So we've got the beams in the ceiling. We've got lower beams. I don't know if those are useful or not, but I'm guessing they're keeping the roof up. Okay, and we are going to start with, we haven't got a nice big stove here. We've got little duty stoves. So I think we are going to need to make them into like a double stove. Oven, you know what I mean. That might work. You see, that line doesn't go across, whereas that one does, so we can actually convert it into a double. So let's start with a double stove and a double sink and see what other space we get. And then we can have a counter with a built-up counter for the bar. Now, don't know why, but I'm just thinking knobs. But that might work. That's quite nice. Alright. Do we go with something really dark? That's the color of most of the wood in here, so I think maybe we need to go in with a darker wood. Countertop? No, that's pretty good. Just got to remember what I'm doing here. That's all the same color, I think so. I think let's go copper. It's a little bit modern. But I think it'll work. Maybe the countertops can come down. Don't sell it. That's pretty good. But once I've moved it, I think I'm going to put a cover on here. But to get there, we are going to need a few more cupboards first. It's the sink. You want double sink. A copper, white sink, that's all we can do. It's just sad. I'm gonna dump it there for now. And then we need the corner unit. Problem is these windows are quite low, but I've done all that around the windows. Let's just go and have a look if I shrink these windows down. What is that? If I say change, what is this? 3 by 8. It will, I think, still will be a little, that's too wide. 4 by 6, 3 by 6. Yeah, that might be what we need. Alright, let's copy that and put that on there. This can be just dragged along. That's the stuff from inside. What's it called? I think if I just do that, it'll sort of tone in. You can see I've made a bit of a garden, a couple of bushes on this side. I don't know, we'll see. See, it is still slightly tall, but it'll be better. Let's put that there. Find us another cabinet, shall we? Cabinet. This might be a little dark. It's a little pink. Alright, so this sink is going to be used for the cooking side and for the bar side, because we're going to build the bar pretty much with these cabinets, but the wide ones. That. We'll change the color, and then we'll sort out the counter. Need a narrow cupboard. The narrowest one that we have, that one. Good. Let's copy that. We're going to change the countertop to go out. Perfect. And then we can copy. I actually was thinking of getting this round one. But now, from my recollections of this round one, you see it actually goes that away. But that's okay, we can use it. Will it affect the drawers? No, it won't. Awesome. As you can see, what happens now is it gives that kink in. No, it doesn't give the kink in. It gives the kink out. That'll be fine. I can live with that. Oh, it does. Okay. Now, there's our bar. I think I want another one of these. close we're getting to the cellar. Okay, that's fine. Maybe another one of these. That'll work. That's quite nice. It lines up with that. Now, that is the grey wood with that. Let's see if I can get that right. I hate that you actually don't have the same palette. The same? Is that the same? Let's see. Ah. That irritates me. And it also irritates me that I can't take a copy from here. Which one? Very dark, but it'll do. We're going to use these beams. I think that's, yes, look at that. Oh. Supposed to be behind it. Actually, you know what? No, I can't because the window's in its way. That looks weird. Okay. No, no, and no. Later. Bitchy. Fine. Because I want to put lights here. So I want to cover the front of that stove because it looks too clean. looks like it's too new, if that makes sense. It almost, but not quite, shows the knobs and dials, and I'm happy with that. Now we need the cooktops. You know what I didn't put in there were fridges. That'll work. It's the same width, I think, as that. Is it? Whoops. Is it slightly wider? We shall find out. Yeah, fits perfectly. Oh. I think we'll put a fridge in here as well. Seriously? Oh, it's this thing. Okay, so we have 2 fridges. We have 2 ovens. We need 2 stovetops. Okay, that works for me. Ooh. Alright, I am going to keep going with this thing. Oh, we've got so many damn beams around here. I think just cupboards. Maybe something, either that or that and that are pretty much the same, aren't they? That's just got the glass on the bottom. That one's open. Because we can use these for glasses as well. That's basically right underneath beams. So and we're going to do exactly the same thing here. because I've put that beam up, it should, it doesn't quite, but okay. Have a look and see if it makes sense. Yeah, I guess it does. Then what we can do here, and yes, I'm going for real lights. Real lights. I want small real lights. I know I shouldn't, but I think that looks pretty good. What do you say? I might replace those cupboards with shorter ones. I think there are shorter ones. You see, there's that one, but that one doesn't really. I suppose it would. This one is extendable. I think let's do that. Let's put these back if I hate it. That's quite cool because it actually, you can see the lights and it sparkle through the glasses on the back of it. Let's see. All right, chairs. We have not many bar stools to choose from. We've got 3. That one, and that one. And I think the wooden one is probably going to be the best. Going back to shelves. You can do it. Something to put bottles in. We can put bottles in here. See. Let's grab a bottle, shall we? Groceries. Grab a perfectly regular drink. Doesn't fit. Perfectly regular drink now fits. Awesome. Apparently I need to add hot sauce. Oh, why am I? You can see I've been spending time in story mode. Fine. It's laggy now. But it's okay. Alright, so we have bottles here. And we can probably put some more. You know, I'm a big fan of a nice deep red wine. That will fit here. The one thing we don't have is any bottles of beer. We're just gonna have to use the kombucha, aren't we? Although that would be in the fridge, so we don't really. Okay, hot sauce. Where's the hot sauce? There's the hot sauce. We are going to just line it up here. And some glasses. We're going to start over here. I'm going to have to address this counter shortly, because right now it's quite irritating. Where are the other glass? There's the other glass. Suppose if you were at the bar, you would want to see, oh, the labels on both sides. Okay. Let's go see what it looks like on this side. Oh yes, the light reflects nicely. We have many bottles. And Looks pretty darn good. Let's get a couple more of these. That'll work. I mean, we don't exactly have the facilities in this town to have liquidizers and stuff, but I'm sure we can make a plan if somebody wants a slice of lemon. What do you say? Product. You know what? I probably need a bowl for some lemons, but let's focus on the other side here. Because, okay, we've got the sink. We've got this. We're going to need a whole bunch of pots and jars. You know, these pots look so huge, but they're actually quite tiny when you look at them in comparison, for example, to the kitchen counters. Pots. Saucepan. I think we need shelves. Or a shelf at least. Whole bunch of stuff. You know what we need? And let's just use this. I don't have the energy to go and color wood and stuff, so we'll use this. Perfectly straight, is it? Why am I doing that? It's supposed to be up here. Yeah. Right, let me address this. Better, it's not glitching anymore. Awesome. Okay. Now, we are going to need a whole bunch of spoons and stuff and jars. Saucers. Yeah. Ooh, casserole. Probably get a couple of these. What color are we going here? That work. Salt and pepper. These things. We're going to need a bunch of them. And I think they're so tiny. They definitely are not the right size. You know what? Is what we have. So let's just do it. Do we need a kettle on the stove? I don't know. Maybe some plates. Not the fancy ones. The fancy plates are for the tea shop. These would be more appropriate. Do these actually sit? No, they don't. They sit skew on top of each other. Now that's precise placement. They are sitting okay. Serving bowls won't stack. That's plate. Will it stack? Yes, sort of. All over the place. Awesome. Some little plates. Hopefully these will stack. And then I'm guessing we are going to need coffee and tea. We don't have that color. Okay. Those are terribly skew. And you know what? It's fine. All right, what else do we need? We are going to get a kettle because, you know, this thing bugs me. So we've got the drinks. We've got place for stuff. We've got a casserole dish. I'm going to put a couple of these bowls here. Serve your mocktails in that. What do you say? Okay. I'm guessing it would be longish tables. I mean, the town isn't huge, so we are going to probably go for table here. Long table here. And probably two shorter tables. Shorter, you know what I mean. So if the people who are at the bar are overflowing, they can come and sit over here as well. That's 6, 12, and 8. So that's 24 seats. I don't think there's 24 people in town. I really don't. And we're going to go for really basic, but this has got a cushion on it. So yeah, let's do that. Is it? No, it hasn't got a cushion on it. Maybe. Yeah. It has. So let's go with sort of a cotton fabric. Sort of a navy blue. This would be the place where you come and you grab your breakfast, you know, your basic bacon and eggs, or your fish and chips, or your whatever. Share a table with your neighbor while you're about it. Am I going to be able to fit through here? Yes. Oh, that's awesome. I think that works. I do like the difference in the woods. I'm not going to lie about that, because it is very woody in here, if you know what I mean. And I think on the table, I wish we had stuff. I'm looking for pink. Oh, no, you can't take the lid off of that. Can you take the lid off of this one? No. Is this one? A little bit big. Make you smaller. Oh, I can. I was just thinking something like this for serviettes and sauces, and these tables are too small for it. We'll just throw the sauces on as they are. Now you've got your hot sauce. That should go in there. Peppers. And here you can actually put them in loose. Wish we had other sauces. Do we have other sauces? Raspberry syrup. Not really, huh? I've done this before and it is pain. We've used envelopes. Can we do this? Yeah. Can we do that? Yeah, no. There just would be so many needed to do the Soviet thing, you know? Unless now there isn't any sort of no. I mean, that's perfect as a serviette, but are we going to put 100 on each table? I don't think so. Okay. But what I would like to do is put up decorations on the wall. I want a couple of things. I mean, we can put up a mirror. We don't have the space there. I want to make it a bit cluttered with stuff. What do you think? I think wood. That looks so cool carved. Oh yeah. Beware what's out in the forest. really much place to put them, is there? Sort of get the feel that somebody would be, who works in town, would be like making these and selling them. That's going to be too big of a frame. Proprietor of the bar, maybe? Or his uncle or cousin or father? I think so. And then some plates on the wall. Have we got hanging plates? I'm sure there's one that can be modified into a everyone in town goes and finds a plate to bring home to their buddy. Ooh, that's quite pretty. No, let's start another one on this side. That's quite pretty. Yeah. Check. Where them fish? Duck behind a chair, yes I am. Alright. These heads look pretty good here, but we need some stuff for over here. Where are those birds? Just can't bring myself to put up the stuffed fish. I'm sorry, I just can't. That's all she wrote, folks. We shall just have to add plants. As you can see, there is a section here. It is totally plants. If we do that, we can actually see the plant over it, so that's awesome. And I think here we need maybe something like that. Come on, can you not hang from there? Just move you, shall we? Suppose I should move this, hey? Whoops. Stuck behind. I suppose I should. Like that there. Okay, so that is quite long, but it's fine because there'll be people sitting at the table. You know what? I'm going to go in here. Where is the Virginia creeper with the... Come on. Well, I'll put you on the floor and pull you up. I had a couple of dislikes on my uploads on mod.io, but I actually think it's because I forced stuff into place. But it is what it is. I'm sorry, guys, but I can only get frustrated long enough, and then I will just make it work, if you know what I mean. I just need a small pot. I think that's pretty good. We do need some hanging lights or wall lights so people can actually see what the heck they're doing. And I suppose we need a light switch as well. I think I'm going to put the light switch over here. You know, I'm tempted. I think these are quite long. Treat them like wall lights, except they're not. We don't need it there because that is already fine. Tables. We've got one there. One there. We've got nothing here. Will I walk into it? I ask with tears in my eyes. No. Yay. I think that's enough. It's got like many. That should be fine. And I suppose I'll hook them up. There we go. So I think the bar is looking good. We have place for food. You know what? I really just want to put a plate on the counter, and I want to put some food on it. So how about we put this here as if we're going to go and take it to somebody, and then I wish we had chips, you know. Pizza, sandwich. There we go. Go take it to the next customer, and here we can actually use our serviette. What do you say? And a knife and fork. Although it's a sandwich, so do you need a knife and fork? I don't think so, but you know. There we go. That's waiting to be taken to the people. Now, it's not a big seller, but I really didn't think. Are you serious? Okay, I shall take you down. It's not a big seller, but I don't think you really need a big seller. More just a place to store items in the event of, you know? Right. My thought process is shelves. Big shelves. Probably garage shelves. Look at that. We can probably get a little shelf in. We've got little shelves. If I had kegs, I'd put some here. We will need some lights. But I think these basically the sort of thing. Fine. I think there is the switch. Because it's light enough, I can live without the light in here for now. But now, what do we put in here? Do we put in crates? Not really much that we can add to the crates. I wish there was. But obviously we would also use, I mean, I can imagine the flour and the all that good stuff. But you know, we can stick the backup bottles of the perfectly regular drink. Some extra hot sauce bottles down here. See baskets of fruit and stuff like that. We would find the picnic basket in here, would we not? Would we? Picnic. There you go. We not have it open? I'm guessing not. I mean, we could imagine that would be like veggies and other stuff and stuff. So the question would be, do we want a railing here, or do you think that the people who work here would be okay? I think they'll be just fine. And you can see the gaps here. We could probably put in how big is this, do you think? That's almost unfortunate. You know what? I imagine it would be in a cupboard. You know what I mean? Where you just flip the lid up. You wouldn't be able to do it with this. But if you imagine that, where you'd flip the lid up on it. Whoever's here tending the till. Oh yes, we don't have a cash register. It's fine. We can have a money box. Probably have a money drawer. I think this you can take the lid. Range in here. You could have notepad and your pencil. Don't really have nice notepads in the way of what'd that do? Okay, well that can go there. Pencils in the drawer. Oh, it's a colored pencil. You know what? It'll be fine. Scissors. Protection. Maybe something like this. You can drop your tips in. We could have a tip jar. That would be cool. We've got that big jar. That one. Your tips in. You happy with the bartender? Okay. Looking pretty homely. The only other thing we need maybe would be some herbs. I mean, we know they grow in the forest, but it would be nice if we had a couple of herbs here. Because we've got mint. We've got your basic mint. It's nice for your drinks. We've got the basil, which is nice for pastas and stuff like that. You've got your margarine. I have no idea what it's good for. Tell me about it. I have no clue. Yeah, I think that'll work. Got maybe your food's having a cup of something. I need a sign for the pub. Let me know what we should call the pub. I have named the tea shop and I have put a sign up for the merchant. Let me know what I should call the eating house. Hey, I ran a competition. Let me know. It's Monday. Let's say by the end of the week, because I'm going to be bouncing around a bit next week. I need to step away from the village for a day or two. But let me know. I will see how we go with it. And if you guys are interested, we can maybe do a little competition. Whoever names the pub nicely I'll send you a picture of something that I've done, a drawing. It's in a PDF type file. I'll email it to you. Make sure your email is on your YouTube profile, and I'll choose a winner by, say, Friday, and we can name the winner. What do you say? Okay, we've got the board. Now I know no, it's not the trash generator. It's the dirt surface, the wall. It stains in dirt. I can't remember. Okay, Alt. Roll through. Here's our menu. Oh, of course it wouldn't work, would it? Opacity, depth, size, rotation. There. Opacity 100. Doesn't give me color, does it? No, that's the rotation of the actual stain. Alright, now I can't see it because it's upside down. Ah, handmade sandwiches. A little bit too big. Here we go. Not great. Will do. There we go. Okay, so name the pub. It's based on inspiration from a German town. So maybe a German name, but something not rude. And a recommendation for what we want on the sign. So if it's called, I don't know, the King's Head, maybe say you want, how about a profile of the king on the sign, and I'll draw up a sign and we can pop it up. That is a little crooked, but it will be fine. But guys, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for watching. Please help me name the pub. As I say, we'll have a little competition. When I've got your email address, don't share your private details on the YouTubes, but I will look and see, or you can send it to me on my email address when I select the winner, and I'll email it to you because my email address is on my profile on YouTube. So thank you so much for sticking it out with the village. Let me know how you think it's going. We've got a lot to do, and let me know if you want to see the rest of it. Thanks for being here. If you've got this far, please consider subscribing. I really would appreciate it. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.